Hey everyone, welcome to this week's message for kids and youth from Atkinson Congregational Church. We are the light on the hill where no matter who you are or where you are on life's journey, you are welcome. I'm really glad that you clicked in to watch our message this week. I'm very glad that you are with us. And if this is your first time, welcome. This week it's almost Christmas. It's coming up later this week, and I'm thinking about all of the sort of Christmas traditions that we have. You have some in your family too. Maybe it's decorating a Christmas tree or putting up Christmas lights, or maybe you drive around to different neighborhoods to see the Christmas lights. And maybe in your family there's presents. Maybe there's special foods, like I know in some families they always have a ham, a big baked ham on Christmas, or maybe it's a turkey or something like that. In my family, my mother was of Italian descent, and what that meant was that her parents, my grandparents, were actually born in Italy, and they both came to the United States when they were teenagers. They were immigrants, and they had to learn a bunch of new things when they got to the USA, including how to speak English. And they brought with them a lot of traditions from the place that they were born in Italy. My mom kept some of those traditions, and they became our family's traditions. And one was that on Christmas Eve, my mother would set out a really long table in our big kitchen, like a 10-foot long table. And on it, she would cover it with food, all different kinds of special foods, pepperoni and sausages and different slices of meat, including ham and prosciutto and six different kinds of cheese and four kinds of pickles and black and green olives, pepperoncinis, which are little pickled banana peppers, anchovies, crackers, bread, and a special kind of salad called antipasto. It's the best kind of salad because there's almost no lettuce to get in the way of the really good stuff. And of course, there was also plenty of things to drink, including eggnog and eggnog for adults. Anyway, every Christmas Eve, this long table was set out, and people would come to the table with small plates, and you could load up on all the different things, and then you could come back. And then you could come back. Everybody was invited, family and friends and neighbors. And as part of our tradition, my mother also invited all the police officers in our town who happened to have to work on Christmas Eve. So it wasn't unusual to see three or more police cruisers out in front of our house on Christmas Eve. I know now that my mother, while offering hospitality to the officers in town, also had a bit of an ulterior motive. She wanted every police officer in town to know the Thomas kids by sight and by name. This was fun when I was 10 years old. It was not so much fun when I was a teenager. We'll tell that story some other day. So here we were, this Christmas Eve gathering of great food and fellowship, and it was our family's tradition. Our house was always full of people. And I think for my mom, that was the best part of Christmas. Better than presents, better than anything else. All of our families have traditions. Sometime this week, take some time and talk to your family about what your traditions are. Though, in the middle of all of our celebrations and traditions, I don't want us to forget that Christmas originally and still mostly is about celebrating Jesus' birthday. The day that God came to earth in the form of a helpless baby who would teach us about God and teach us about love and forgiveness and hope. So, this Christmas, celebrate the season, enjoy your family traditions, but don't leave out the birthday of God's Son, our Savior Jesus, because that is the good news for this week and every week, quite literally. So, thank you for tuning in today. Thank you for being part of our community. Thank you for the many ways in which you celebrate and lift up the important things in this Christmas season. Don't forget to go over to our website, atkinsoncc.org, click on the virtual church school link, and you'll see the materials that we have for you this week from our friends at Go Plus, as we also explore the Christmas season and the reason for it. If you're over on YouTube, or even if you're not, get over to our YouTube channel. Make sure you click like on this video. Make sure you click subscribe so you'll know when new ones come out, and you can even click the little bell, and then you'll get a notification when each week's video has been released. Thank you so much for being part of our community of faith. So go forth. Oh, don't forget, Christmas Eve, 6:30, back parking lot at church. We're doing drive-in church. Bring a warm car and maybe a couple of blankets. Starts at 6:30. We're going to have a lot of fun. So please come, 6:30, Christmas Eve, back parking lot at church. Dear ones, have a week full of wonder and joy and celebration. Blessings to you. We'll see you next week. Bye-bye.